Hi guys, just had a new comment on an old video, 2020 video, so not that old, only a couple of years old now. In the video I was converting one of the batteries from my camera, these are the batteries, so that I could plug them into an external battery, because I was finding the videos I was shooting at the time, when I was doing a long video, the camera had run out of battery, even when they were freshly charged. We're talking sort of 2-hour videos or something like that. And it was quite frustrating, because if I'd got the camera all set up in exactly the right position, I didn't want to have to unmount it, take the battery out, put a new battery in, and then try and mount it and get it lined up again. So I wanted something where I could run it for a long period of time. So what I've done, there is actually a little peg comes out just there. Oh, well, that's the battery out anyway. There's a little peg comes out just there, and you can actually have a wire, this one, coming out of there. So I could have an external supply. For example, I could run it off a 2-cell, in this case lithium ion or LiPo. As long as it's one that's got a balance lead on it that I can plug into there, it will run it. But there was a problem, and I'll demonstrate the problem first. Let's put that back in again so I don't forget to have a good battery in it. Okay, so here's our modified battery. All I did was I split it apart, took the 2-cell lithium ion battery out that was inside, and then soldered this connector to the circuit board that's in there. We're using 3 wires because you've got the outside 2 wires are the plus and the minus going in, and the blue wire is the middle cell, the balance lead. Right, so we got that. Where's my meter? Meter, go on a, oh, I don't know if any of these are any good. Okay, oh, that one's not bad, 7.6 volts coming out of that one. .24 out of that one. 7.97. 7.44. So they've all got some in them. So you would think, if you plug this one in, let's take that lead out of the way for now because that's confusing things. Plug that in, and what we should get is whatever voltage we're reading on this one at the moment. Let's just move that so you can see it. Put that on there, put that on there. Right, 7.9 volts at the moment coming out of the lithium ion battery. You would think then, if we go on here, we would see the same voltage. And we get nothing. Nothing at all. And that's because the circuit board in there has got some sort of protection system on it, and you need to trigger it before it will allow voltage to go through. Now, in the video comments, quite a few people suggested how to fix that, and I don't remember whether I actually did what they said. And I can't remember the names either. But I'll put a link to that video so you can go and check all the comments. I think the suggestion was go from the positive of the battery to the positive of there, and that should trigger the circuit. Now, positive of the battery. We'll see if I can hold this on. I can hold that in place, hopefully. Put that where you can see it. Touch that on the positive. Right, nothing happens, but they were 50% right. If I go on to the negative, line this up again and touch it on the negative instead. Are we in the negative? Come on. Yeah, there we go. It did do it. Yeah, okay, I'll do that again because I must have had it loose when I did it. So disconnect, connect. Right, no voltage. Touch the negative on the negative. And there we go, straight away. And just to prove it wasn't the other way round, go on the positive side, disconnect, reconnect. Go on there, go on there, so no voltage, positive to positive, doesn't switch it on. Swap that over to the negative. Negative to negative, and we switch it on. And the suggestion was put a little momentary button on there that you can press once you've actually plugged it in to initialize it. So that's what I'm going to do today, but I'll probably do that in a separate video. So that was the introduction. You'll have to look at the original video to see all the work I did, which wasn't a big deal. It was just take the battery out from in there, separate the protection circuit board off the end of it, solder up the wires to that circuit board, and then put the circuit board back in there so that we can actually run the battery from an external supply. I'm in two minds what to do, whether to open this one up and stick a momentary, because all you want to do is you just want to touch it briefly and then that's it. You don't need to keep pressing it or anything. So I could mount that in there somewhere so it's just not flush, just inside, so you've actually got to push inside to actually switch it. So I could either do that, or I could 3D print one of them. I think the honest answer is split it apart again. You'll see I've gone around there with a soldering iron to hot melt it back together. That's what those little marks are all the way around. But yeah, I'll split it apart, find somewhere to mount that so it goes off the negative lead and is soldered onto the back of the negative there, so that when we press that it briefly puts a trigger signal on there to tell it it's a good battery. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.